Everyone, welcome to part 102 of me answering your Percy Jackson questions. If you don't know what the series is, if you haven't seen videos from the series yet, check the description of this video. It tells you all you need to know about the series, how you can still ask me questions. I'm going to answer every person's question who asked me them, so go ask away. Check in the description how you can ask me those questions. But let's go ahead and get on to today's comment. Pretty basic today. We're just doing one comment. It has multiple questions, but let's go ahead and start. First of all, it says, "Who see your godly parent?" Pretty sure this person meant who is your godly parent. Guys, I've answered this in videos before. I actually answered this in the last video, who's your godly parent. I don't like it at all. I think it's cringeworthy when people say they have a godly parent from the Percy Jackson universe. Like, I understand that you want to play, like, we all know it's fake. You want to play like it's real though. I don't like it that much. Unpopular opinion, I just don't. So now whenever I get this question, I'm just saying my godly parent is God, the real God. Not Poseidon, not Zeus, not Hades, not Demeter, not Aphrodite, not whatever. The real God is my godly parent, okay? All right, let's move on to the next question. I've answered this one many times before as well. When did you start reading Percy Jackson? I'll go ahead and answer this again because it's actually a funny story. So I came home from school one day in, I believe it was 2010, and I was pooping in the bathroom. I saw a book sitting on a stool in the bathroom. I picked it up. It was a book called The Lost Hero. I started reading it. I was like, my brother probably left it here, and I think he actually did leave it there. He left it there, so I started reading it. I was like, wow, this is pretty good. I kept reading it. I finished it. Then my brother told me that there was a whole series before The Lost Hero called Percy Jackson and the Olympians. So then I somehow obtained those books, probably from my library, and then I read all of those. And then by the time The Son of Neptune came out in 2011, I had already read all the Percy Jackson books, and so then I read The Son of Neptune like right after it came out. I actually borrowed it from one of my friends. So yeah, pooping led me to the Percy Jackson series. All right, let's move on to the next question here. Who's your favorite god? I've gotten this question so many times in recent history. My favorite god is Apollo, guys. Apollo's so funny. He's so awesome whenever he shows up. It's always Apollo, okay? That's always going to be my answer. And last one here just says CHB, Camp Half-Blood, or Camp Jupiter. Guys, I've answered this before as well. Camp Half-Blood is superior. Like, they're so laid back. You don't have to be you don't have to do all that formal stuff like they do at Camp Jupiter. Camp Half-Blood is just, it would be so much more fun to be a Camp Half-Blood, if we're being honest. Like, Camp Jupiter would probably win in a fight against Camp Half-Blood. No, not probably. They definitely would. But Camp Half-Blood is just, like I said, it's just a lot more fun. And guys, seriously, let me know in the comment section which you'd rather be at, which you like more, because Camp Half-Blood is just it's just a much better atmosphere. But yeah, that's it for today's questions. Go ahead and let me know in the comment section if you have different answers for any of those questions. If you like my answers, let me know. If you dislike them, let me know that as well. And I'll see you tomorrow for part 103 of answering your Percy Jackson questions.